Hello Scorpios, how you doing? Welcome to your energy tarot reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 9th through to the 15th of December. Hope you're doing well. Hope life is treating you well. We've got loads of things happening on this channel in the very near future. Make sure you're subscribed and you've got click that bell because it's going to be interesting times ahead. Slight newly format as well to the energy tarot readings this week here. Hope you enjoy it. We're going to be going into much more essential messages from the Astroflower and sort of putting a few more cards on petals that are really sticking out more than anything else. Obviously, we're going to be looking at the elements and so forth after that and seeing how that is being affecting your flower. If you've seen the energy updates, you'll know the elements that we're talking about. We'll go through that as we get towards the end. Let's just see what's going on with your week here, your energy for this week here. What's the overall energy here? Okay. Scorpio. You've got good energy, but there is a degree of frustration. And I think it's a frustration with the outside world. So it could be, and it seems to be mainly on sort of relationship side and so forth. Then, it seems like you've got a plan, but someone didn't get the memo sort of scenario. Where you're kind of going, wow, it's all a bit, it's interjecting energy into your life that you just kind of going, oh, I've got to deal with that sort of scenario at some point, and it's out of your control. So this is an exercise of patience, I think, more than anything else. But let's just see what's going on. Also for the financial sort of side, there's opportunities coming your way, and this could well be it. This could be a case of within your life at the moment. It's a case of the energies that are flowing through you at the moment is more of a case of, okay, so I've got this in my future, what I want, and it's actually affecting my personal life, and I'm trying to progress my career or my job or my business, and the people that are around me, they may be a little bit scared about the fact that you're getting success going off and doing things. That could well be it, really. That's possibly where the frustration comes into play, maybe, for you on the general energies. But let's just pull a card on that and let's just see what's going on about that. Hang on a second, I just need to do that ever so slightly. Excuse me. Sorry, camera got whacked out a little bit. Blimey. Technology. Let's just see what's going on with that. Let's see what the energy's going on with that. You got the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's good energy. This is what I'm saying. I think you've got a real determination about you. And because you've got that determination, some people haven't picked up the pace. And you seem to be the driving force in a lot of things here. You're driving a lot of what is going on in the world, in your world. Certainly on your financial side, but in your relationship side, your emotional sort of side, it's just maybe causing a little bit of sort of angst in the world that is around you. Let's just see what's going on here. The main two is the karmic path. So there's obviously something that you need to deal with that you can't avoid. It's on your karmic path. It's if you want to go to the third place, you've got to go through the 1, 2 in order to get to the third, if you know what I mean. So it's a progressional step, because the other thing that's blowing a lot more is in your future side. Okay, let's just see what the message we get off the karmic path here. If you really, let's say you do get a job, and there's some people around you that may be sort of like worried about the fact that that job's not just next door. You might have to move a long way away, and so forth. It's getting things clear and clean. That's what it seems to be. When you get things clear and clean, all of a sudden, it's going to be much easier for you to put into place good relations with other people in the future. So you're not constantly going back to that. It's not like something that is going to come back like a boomerang, come back and give you a whack in the back of the head. Yeah, you do need to be strong, I think, on that karmic path there. It's something that you need to, I think you do need to stick by your guns, Scorpio, which I think you're pretty good at, and it will change your fortune. It's certainly going to make your it's going to change your fortune, because there's some people that, you know, may just reveal their own true colors and so forth. Yeah, and you're going through choppy waters. I wouldn't say it's a massive problem, but you're definitely going through sort of like choppy waters towards a greater success. There is no doubt about it. What's going on in the coincidences that are around you? Yeah, you get the Three of Cups. So yeah, I think there's sort of like a good connection with the people, and this is concerning with the people around you. This is where you've got to be good and strong to the situation, and really being in alignment with the with yourself, and that's going to affect the people that are around you. That's what it seems to be. And on your path, your past to your future, you get the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're doing very much. You've been planting seeds for your greater success in the future, manifesting things. And because you're planting those seeds, you've got a plan here, and you've got to stick to it. And it's going to be, you know, as I say, you're going through choppy waters in order to get there. Let's just see what this future one, because that's the other petal that was really rocking and rolling. As you get older in life, like some of us out there who will understand the progression of colour change and stuff like that in life, your relationships grow into fewer relationships but of higher quality. And I think this echoes that sort of thing. It's sort of in the future there, it seems to be presenting something that's highly polished and really solid, something you could go to the bank with in regards to a relationship. Really go to the banks with. And you get the Eight of Swords. A lot of earth signs got the Eight of Swords as well, so it might well be you dealing with an earth sign. But I think this is a case here of it's fixing a point for you. It's not a case of stopping you from moving. I think you're actually going to be moving a lot. But it's giving you a focal point of reference in regards to the relationships that are around you, saying this is good, this is a great relationship, this is really solid, everything like that, and it's going to put everything in its place. That's what I feel about that sort of side there. But I do think it's the reason you're getting this point of reference, so you can really move on in the future. And look at that, that's you. I think you are the one who's driving this, as I said. I think you're just deciding which relationships around you are really worth sort of like getting into. I think it's absolutely fantastic. There's a lot of communication. It gives you that focal point. It gives you that sort of shining thing about life that's coming out the top there. And, you know, if that is going to be the driving force that's sort of behind you. Really good driving force for you. And it comes through you. And I think this is you communicating your focal point. And I think it's okay to say it. Do not play your cards close to your chest here. Just kind of go, all in, come on, all in, let's go, let's do it. How do you interact with all of this sort of energy that is around you? Let's just have a look at that. Two of Cups. Yeah, totally. It's got to be in alignment with yourself. If it's not in alignment with yourself, it's really not worth it. With that Ace of Swords there, and I think these are the three key points here on your relationship side of life. Fantastic. Stay with it. Be strong, be true. Know your passion. Know your, you know, who you are, what makes you tick, and that's going to allow you to be really concise about where you're going in the sort of relationship side of things. See what's going on the financial side. That's not bad. Nah. Okay, there's the future self, which is really quite big, and how you interact. It actually goes like that. It goes like a step, a little bit like the Hierophant. That would be very interesting. So the karmic path is there. There doesn't seem to be massive things that are going on. It's more sort of going into action. Karmic path, getting your heart's desires. Are you going to run me a load of aces, Scorpio? That'd be absolutely brilliant if you did. Yeah, I think it's karmic path to follow your heart. And there seems to be an opportunity that's coming in the future that is really opening up the heart. Connecting to the outside world, you get the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, I wouldn't worry too much about the Three of Wands in the way of procrastinating in regards to making new networking, connecting with other people and so forth. You're going off on this journey. And it's like the universe is kind of going, okay, we'll wait around for you. You just head on down your pathway and, don't worry about, trying to connect new people. Concentrate on what you've got on your plate at the moment. I think that's really important. Let's just see what's going on in the past here, because I think that's going to, it's definitely a pushing outwards here from that sort of Ace of Wands as well. There's a lot of, there seemed to be like a catalytical sort of moment, a catalyst that of fire that drove you towards this new pathway from your past, and it got your blood going as if sort of saying, no, I want to get success. I want to get success. And there seems to be, it's either to do with communication or sort of, it seems like either you received a letter or you saw an advert in a magazine or you saw something that sparked this idea. It could be sparking a business, it could be sparking a personal project, it could be sparking a new job or career path. It just seems like that. I think the fire that's the journey that you started here. You get the Seven of Cups, totally. I think it's streamlined into that one cup. That's what that's all about on your financial side. It's really getting onto the obvious, and I call this the evident path on your relationship, on your financial side. It's really got your emotions going about kind of going, this could be really good. Yeah, and look at that. They got the King of Cups. It's converting your emotions into reality, and that plain sailing there, I think, is all about that sort of like Six of Swords. On the other side, on your karmic path, it's there in sort of like behind you in a way. You've made this decision. It seems like you've just got to make sure the rest of the world around you know this decision within you. Okay? And there seems to be, you get the Four of Wands. This is like a marriage card, or, accepting a new job or starting a new business or project or anything like that. It's really bringing your plan in alignment with plans of others. It's absolutely fantastic for you. From the past, there seems to be something very, very precise in the way of, getting the bit between the teeth. Let's just see what the future side sort of says about it. Now, I think this is much more sort of important in a way. This could involve a lot of travel, actually. And it may not, and it may be communicating through long distances. So like maybe you might be getting a job in an import-export business, for example. Or you might sort of like, you've been doing jewellery and you're finally getting the jewellery made in another place that you've got to import it. It may be that the stuff is transporting and stuff like that. There seems to be a lot going on there with the sort of, like transporting and everything like that. I think the future deal that's coming in for you at the moment, is bringing you a lot of comfort, a lot of healing in a way, sort of giving you a lot of reassurance with this future thing that's coming in. And yeah, concentrating on one thing at the moment, I think, is really important. One thing at a time, giving you a focal point for that Ace of Wands that is running through you. That Queen of Wands is allowing the magic of life to happen. Seeing things in a different way. With the Hangman there. You know how things work. Now you've got to put it out there. Once you put it out there, you'll be able to see what really works and what really doesn't work. There's a lot of sort of understanding going on. Let's see what the how you engage in it all. There's a lot of there's a serious joyous side to it. So when you get things done and things start working, you just kind of go, I'm working really hard, and you're really enjoying it, so you're smiling at the same time. ultimate goals and dreams and aspirations for you with the star card. Really beautiful, engaging in it with your happiness. Oh, Scorpio. Yeah, it's look at that of how you should be engaging on your financial side. What the is all of that about? Scorpio, this is absolutely brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. Right, now I want to get in and see what's happening on the energy front. If you've seen the energy updates, you're going to know that we're going to be going into the water energies that have been playing through the system at the moment. So let's just bring up your Astroflower sort of elements. Here we go here. We're mainly sort of water energy. Now, there was this fire and earth energy, and you only have this fire here, and it seems to be pushing everything towards the future, as it were. So it's playing into that sort of area a lot. On this side here, you've got this sort of on this side here, you've got this water and air going on. And I'll be very interested to see what this is all about, the connection between the past and the future, as it were. Same thing that's going on here, because we do have this fire there. So we're going to be putting a couple of cards on there, seeing what the messages are. And I think I'm going to put a card on there and a card on there to see what the transition's all about. So let's just bring your cards back up. Let's just see what's going on there. Well, they all seem to be moved to one side. Let me just move them back over here. See, look at that. That's magic for you, isn't it? Okay, so let's just see what's going on there. Amazing cards at the top. Amazing interaction with this week here. Let's just see what that fire comes out. You get with the Page of Cups, and this is this fire that's coming in here from Sagittarius. We're in Sagittarius season. All of a sudden, things that seemed impossible can become possible. Hierophant, what was I telling you about? On that side there, it is about those steps, going up the steps, knowing the steps to take to your perfect success as well. Let's just see what the connection is between the past and the future in regards to the on your relationship side here. You've got this cardinal earth that comes in, and you do get the Three of Swords. I do think there is something or someone or some situation that's causing you angst and stress and strain because they didn't get the memo. They're finding it maybe difficult to allow you to explore and expand life, and that could well be causing a little bit of angst within your life. What have we got on this side here? The World. You've got literally everything. That's that mutable earth that comes in from Virgo here, going between the Four of Wands, the Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the King of Cups, going through to that sort of that seeing things in a completely different way, and that healing of accepting this new sort of possibility for you. So the energy around you is helping you to really get like clarity and closure maybe on one aspect of life, on your relationship side. And it could be a little bit having to say goodbye to someone because you're moving area. It could be as simple as that, or maybe they're moving area, or it's just that, life changes, and sometimes, relationships, they go like that. They come together, they go out, Do you remember you do that sort of dancing? It comes together and does that sort of thing. So, there's a bit of that, and it's I don't think it's major. I just think the energy is trying to make absolutely everything absolutely clear for you. On your financial side, now that's where it's really rocking and rolling this week, and the energy is blowing beautifully in your favor here, and really encouraging you to seize the opportunity. Really seize the opportunity. There you go, Scorpio. Thanking you very much for being here. Don't forget about all the new stuff that's going to be coming out. You want to be subscribed and click that bell so you get all notifications. So then you're going to be first up on all the new videos that are coming out. I will see you soon. Thanking you very much for all the support you give to this channel. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.